It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna go to the gym and get back on track. So I'm gonna take you guys with me to the gym, and hopefully you guys enjoy this late day. Today's Tuesday. I didn't go to the gym yesterday, so today is my late day. So I'll probably be working out into the weekend, but just wanted to take you guys along. But as you can see, it's dark outside, and I am tired. Super, super tired. Look at this. Snow.
Trust that. Never had no trust fund. Keep a little bit of my glove, I put a little bit of my shindig. Come around all that rock, talking about we been did. Keep a little bit of my cold glad, put a little bit of my plus one. Don't know where to put my trust at. Never had no trust fund. Keep a little bit of my glove, I put a little bit of my shindig. Come around all that rock, talking about we been did. Blew up in the land on my landmine. On the ground, I'ma stand mine. Shook with them boys with the hand signs. Let me cook on them boys, I demand mine. I'ma mix of the grits and the glow up. With the and the bricks for the blow up. Putting tips in the when I'm toe up. Getting rich, then I'ma go up. And I never ran this my city fool. Got a pump in the back like a kiddie pool. Put 10 on the tank with the old school. About to use my stress like a pro tool. When I flick my wrist like a game of horse. Never need luck, I stay the course. Glued to the game, I ain't divorced. Follow them trends, I made the source. I just keep a little bit of my cold glad. Put a little bit of my plus one. Don't know where to put my trust at. Never had no trust fund. Keep a little bit of my glove.
So I'm done with my workout. I only did three different workouts, 3 sets of each. I'm out of shape again. I'm so tired. I feel like I'm sweating. Like my body feels really hot, which is fine. But like, I feel like I didn't do anything out of the ordinary for a leg day workout. So that's how I know. I'm just like, yeah, because you haven't been in the gym. But again, I did just recover from COVID. So I was not in here. I was quarantining and all that. So I know I could have worked out in my house, but a girl was going through it. So it is what it is. But that is the end of my workout. It is now 7 a.m. So I'm gonna head back up to the apartment and make my breakfast and my lunch for work since I have time, because I did not meal prep yesterday like I wanted to. So I think I'm at least gonna make my breakfast and my lunch upstairs, because that I can do because I already know what I want to take to work. Yeah, but this is what I'm working with right now. Not bad. Need to do some more core, but this is what you get. And I think I feel real well on my legs, because I feel like sometimes my butt looks, feel like I'm seeing progress in my butt. You know, I want to see some progress here. But I feel like my lower body I kind of have down packed now, so I just have to do better with core. But yeah, guys, body, body. So I'm trying to be more strict on what I'm eating and being more intentional. So hopefully, what I make is sufficient enough. But yeah, I'm just trying to work on my gut health and all that stuff. I don't know if what I'm eating is good for my gut health, but it's a healthier option than what I normally eat because I was eating out. But yeah, so hope you guys liked the gym fit today. This is literally all I got. But I feel good getting somewhere. So I'm pleased. And my upper body's way better. My posture's been great. Been taking upper body more serious, which I love. So starting to fall in love with it. Let's go back upstairs. So the first meal that I'm going to be starting with is my breakfast. This is normally pretty simple, not too hard. So I'm going to cut up these peppers as you can see. Then I'm going to cut up some tomatoes, and I'm going to put that in a pot. Some of the ingredients that I use for my breakfast meal is the sofritos that you see in this shot. It actually adds a little bit of like, I don't know, like a savory taste to my breakfast, so I actually really like that. I am trying to do more with tofu, so I started cutting up the tofu that I got. I like to use this as my egg substitute, although I still eat eggs, but it does make it look like scrambled eggs once you break it up as I just did. Then what you want to do is add all your ingredients to your pan, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. So now that all of my ingredients are cooked together, I'm gonna start seasoning everything. I first started with hot curry powder. You can find this at Penzeys. I don't know if they have like the local stores anymore, but that's where I got mine from, but you can order online. Then I also used onion powder. I honestly put onion powder in almost all of my food. I think it's a really good base seasoning, or you could just chop up some onions as well. Then I use ground cumin. That has been my new thing for some reason. I like the taste that cumin adds to my food, especially when I'm using like turmeric or like hot curry powder and stuff like that. Then I put my Himalayan pink salt in there. I didn't use a whole bunch, but just enough so that there's still salt in it. I can't get away from salt. So then I added my sofrito, which is just a tomato cooking base, but since I kind of look at it as like a tomato sauce, I was like, well, I'm just going to put this with my tofu egg scramble, and it actually came out really well, and I was like hooked on this for almost a week. Then I added Italian seasoning to my food. I normally do this when I cook eggs anyway. It's just something I grew up on, so I just continued that, and it actually paired really well with my tofu scramble. So then you're just gonna mix everything together, and once you're done, you can just go ahead and eat it and place it. I did add cilantro to the end. I do like cooking with cilantro or just adding it as a topper. I honestly think it just makes it look pretty. But this was the final product. Then I cut up an avocado, and that was my breakfast that I packed for work. Next, I started on my lunch. It is a tuna melt, so you use 1 can of tuna, cook that down. I added Old Bay seasoning, onion powder, and fish seasoning. And honestly, that was all it needed. It actually tasted really well. I added you some pepper. I do like my food a little spicy, so I added the red pepper flakes. Not too much though, because I had done this before and I made my food way too hot. So you're just going to cook that down. Once it gets a little bit brown and crispy, then I just topped it on to my bread. Then I'm gonna add my toppings, my lettuce, tomato, your second slice of bread, put butter on that, then you flip it. I honestly made a tuna melt. I did put cheese on there, although I didn't show that. But this is the final product, and it actually came out really, really well. And I like that you didn't have to use any bindings. I just cooked a can of tuna. So that is the finished product. I also had kimchi, so I took some of that to work as well. Then I worked on my protein smoothie. And these, as you can see, these are just some of the fruits that I added. I do like the Herbalife products, so I ended up adding my raspberry tea concentrate to this. Really, really good. You just add a little. I definitely put too much. Then you add your water. I then put ice in here, and that is the last of my protein powder, as you can see. Pretty sure it was strawberry cheesecake flavored, and look how pretty that color turned out. I was in love with it. Then I used my little magic bullet and blended it all together. I do like it a little bit more thick in consistency, so I was just adding water and stuff as I went. Sometimes it comes out too thick, but this time it came out just right. So that's my morning, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.